Hello everyone, in this video we're going to give you everything you need to know about Kamikaze by Garland in order to achieve full mark analysis in your exams. The aim of this video is to ensure you have everything you need as quickly as possible without wasting your time. So here's the poem which you've already read 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You should already have all your notes of analysis. We're now just going to add to these notes of analysis to ensure you get full marks. Basic meaning was set in World War II. It's a Japanese kamikaze pilot, and they would fly as if they were manning themselves as missiles into targets such as ships. The poem explores the kamikaze pilot's journey towards the battle, his decision to return, and how he is shunned when he returns home. As he looks down at the sea, the beauty of nature and memories of childhood make him decide to turn back. Essentially, there's too much life to live. Contextually, cowardice or surrender was a great shame in wartime Japan. To surrender meant shame for you and your family and rejection by society. He must have wondered which had been a better way to die. And obviously this is set around World War II. In terms of form, the narrative and speaker is third person, representing the distance between the speaker, the female, and her father and his rejection by society. The 5 stanzas are ordered whilst he is flying on his set mission. Only the full stop is at the end of stanza 5. He's made a decision to turn back, and obviously this creates a sense of a lack of control, perhaps, also the narrative voice. The final 2 stanzas are in italics and have a longer line to represent the fallout of his decision. His life has shifted and will no longer be the same. And then we have that use of direct speech, my mother, which gives the poem a personal tone, and again, once we've seen with a lot of these poems, creates that kind of monologue feel, which creates a kind of direct engagement between the reader and the speaker. Structurally, the poem changes to italic font, as we've seen before during the penultimate stanzas, and a previous line to indicate the change of the speaker from the narrator, translator, to the daughter. It appears as if the daughter is passing on the story to her own children, and the narrator is explaining this process. The final couplet hits home the theme of this poem, and quite dramatically in a very sombre tone, but does not offer opinion, challenging the reader to come to their own decision. The consistent structure uses quite regular slow patterns drifting up and down in length, which helps to create a nostalgic tone, and also the rhythm of waves, which could represent the helplessness, that things will happen whatever you do, he will still die in one way or another. The use of asides and calm rural language juxtaposes the setting of war, giving the poem much more personal scope on a major event. Finally, Japanese word kamikaze means divine wind or heavenly wind, and its origin in a heaven-sent storm that scattered an invading fleet in 1250. Again, there could be this sense of the soldiers are doing something not just for the now, but doing something very much historically part of Japanese culture. The dark shoals of fish flashing silver, images linked to a samurai sword, conveys a conflict between his love for nature and life and his sense of duty. It's also an example of sibilance. They treated him as though he no longer existed. It's a cruel irony. He chose to live, but now must live as though he is dead. Was no longer the father we loved. The pilot was forever affected by his decision, and the shame with which he's returned to means that they no longer love him in the same way. And that's it. So thank you very much. Obviously make sure you add this to your notes, and good luck with your revision.